Hey everyone, Chris here. This video is a response to a question I got over YouTube, a hack to help find the key of a song. And I'm going to add a little something to that. Find the key of the song even if you don't have your guitar with you. We'll start with our guitar and then I'll show you how, and I'll put it down. And so what we're going to do is I've got a Spotify playlist here called All New Indie. I just pulled it up real quick. And I'm going to show you my method for finding the key. And I do this all the time. I just did it the other day with my son in the car. We were identifying keys. This one's probably in A, or this one's probably in E, or whatever. And I was using this method. And of course, I'm driving, so I didn't have my guitar. So here's where it's a process. Here's where I start with this method. First, find the lowest note you can possibly sing and identify what it is. That's about as low as I can possibly go. Low. Now, I happen to know that is E or close to an E because I've done that before. It's very hard to hit, even on a good day. And I don't know if I would really even sing that in a song, but it is the lowest note I can hit. And so I go off of feel, and I use that as a reference pitch. If I'm listening to a song and I want to figure out what key it's in, I listen to the song, and then I listen to, I find home, which more on that in a minute. And then I feel with my voice, okay, there's my E. And then I listen for where home is in the song and relate that to the pitch using intervals. So there's the importance of intervals in ear training. There's a lot to be said for that. But here's where you can start developing that intervallic awareness, even without your guitar. Find your lowest pitch. And then learn to sing a major scale from it. And before I forget, if you want to free your voice, if you want to discover more about what your voice can do for free, follow the link below, and you'll get a 3-part video series where I teach David Walliman how to free his voice. It's a lot of fun, and there's some ear training that goes along with that as well. Okay, back to this. Sing a major scale from the lowest note you can possibly hit with your voice. I'm gonna double check that with the guitar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's the first step. Get good and comfortable with that lowest note and knowing what it is. I've heard a lot of people say this, but they say, well, my lowest note varies from day to day. It might. And so you might be an E crack or not quite there some days. Might not be able to hit the very lowest, or maybe some days you can go lower. I've found, though, that it's not like a whole step lower or even a half step lower or a half step higher. It's usually just right around that crackville, if I have a cold or whatever. So then what I do is listen to the song and then relate what I'm hearing in the song to that lowest note. Now, I don't think I've heard any of these songs in this playlist, All New Indie. I'm just going to play the first little bit till I get a sense of the song. And then I'm going to try to figure out what key it's in. So let's give this a try. There's a chord change, but right here, I wonder.
I go out
All right. Da, 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 da. That's pretty low. That happens. I did not know that, I promise. That's E. That's got to be E. And notice how it's home in this case. I can identify it even only in the first 20 seconds or so. It started with that note, then it went to a different note. The bass line moved a little bit, and the little twinkly things did different things, and then it went back. So I'm pretty confident that that's home. It might change somewhere in the song. We might change keys, but I'm pretty confident that that's home.
I go out at night and leave my head on the bed. I go out at night and race my heart.
Okay, that was really easy. That's E. Hopefully not all of these are E. Let's go on to the next one on the list. Oh, here's my lowest note. Okay, that's different. Okay, now I'm not going to use my guitar right away. I'll check myself. Oh, la, 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 la. What interval is that? La, is that right? La, la, la. Okay, so it's major. La, la. La, 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 la. Okay, so what I did is I did my lowest note, la, la, octave higher, and then I went down to the pitch that I'm hearing here, la. Now that distance, la, la, is a distance of a minor third. So if I've got an E as a third above what I'm hearing here, a minor third above. Now I realize this is major, but I'm relating to my lowest pitch. Then a minor third lower than E would be C sharp. Because C, E, that's an interval of a third. So a minor third, we got to raise that lower note up. La. So that's the lowest note. La, la, there it is. La. La. C sharp crack. Okay, let's see if I got it right. C sharp crack. La 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 la. Yep. So now is it major or minor? Now I checked myself there, but I got that note. I caught that was in C sharp without even using my guitar. Now it sounds major to me. Definitely home here. La. There's some other chords there, so that'd be da, da. Yeah. So it's going to the 6 minor and then to the 5 chord there. But so this is all because I'm familiar with how my voice works, and my ear is trained to be able to identify those intervals simply by hearing them and then singing them, translating from what I'm hearing to what I'm singing, and then being able to check it with the guitar. This is so incredibly valuable, when you're communicating music in a group setting, or if you're trying to figure out just what key a song is in while you're driving down the road with someone in your car. It's a fun challenge. Let's try one more. Fishing for fishies. Cool beat. La, there's my low E. Da. Da. There's home. That's what it keeps going back to. La. 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 Okay, so that one. La. There's my low E. And there's the home. I know that distance, la, la, is a distance of a fourth. So I'm going to say that this song is in the key of A, and A major. Listening again. A, G major, and then it goes to a D. So again, I'm learning by ear what those chords are without even playing them, because I'm familiar with the intervals. And that's all in my head. So la, la, let's see, am I right? A. Yep. So there's my hack for figuring out what key songs are in. And as you can see, it extends beyond just figuring out the key. I was quoting the chord progressions for songs I haven't heard because I am able to identify the intervals. So it starts with being able to find the key. But if your ear is tightly trained, you can figure out entire chord progressions without ever picking up your guitar, which is super handy because then when you do pick up your guitar, you already know what you're going to play. Again, I feel like that this, for me, starts with my voice. You don't have to have a great voice to do this. You just have to have a good enough voice to sing a major scale, start getting familiar with the intervals without your guitar. So if you want to take this deeper, join my free voice course below and see what happens. Thanks for the question. We'll see you for more real soon.